Welcome, and today we have a different kind of video for you. Today we are looking at the differences between the USA and the UK in police chases. Today we're going to dip inside of it and see what they have in common and what the differences are. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn your post notifications on. We're into it.
Out of town, the car thieves narrowly avoid a truck coming the other way.
Straight away, that puts the stakes up in what they're doing. It shows the mentality, and it shows that they want to get away at all costs.
Speed now 70. Continue to throw things out the vehicle.
As the thieves head towards the borders between North and West Yorkshire, Stinger has been thieves spot the officers.
He's then gone up the embankments to get round the Stinger. It's not disabled him. And
Up ahead, a third cop car joins the pursuit to help surround and bring it to a halt.
Got a speeding down the A1 if I can, down the A1.
Now timing is critical. Determined not to let them out of control. Forcing the stolen car out of control.
he's managed to slam on his brakes again to try and disable. He's spun him off the road and into a lamppost.
Checks on the driver and passenger confirm they're not locals.
In Savannah, East Georgia.
As officers tried to pull the truck over, the driver fled at high speed through residential neighborhoods. The chase intensified as the vehicle struck a mailbox and then collided with a parked truck.
On Utica, Utica 48, Utica South 17, direct on message, Jimmy Lynn. Go back on first quick now. Highway go. Wreck down, go.
The vehicle came to a stop. Officers ordered the man and his female passenger out of the truck. As the situation escalated, the driver appeared to lose consciousness in the back of a patrol car.
Passenger over there? All right, keep your hands on the car.
On the late morning of November 7th, 2025, in Little Rock, Arkansas, an officer spotted a blue Dodge Charger with expired registration in the parking lot of a Sonic drive-in. This car had reportedly evaded police just a few days earlier. When the officer tried to stop the vehicle, the driver didn't comply. He accelerated, weaving through traffic at high speed. The chase moved from city streets to main roads, putting multiple lives at risk. Screeching. A black and red Dodge Charger was spotted performing a burnout near Andrew Young International Boulevard.
Go 1050 right here.
As troopers moved in, the driver took off and
In the car. Army just into a vehicle on.
The chase reached dangerous speeds. The Charger ran multiple red lights and nearly struck 3 pedestrians, who had to dive out of the way in panic. November 5th, 2024, in Tallahassee, after being reported stolen. The vehicle refused to stop and dangerously entered the wrong lane, nearly causing a collision. The officer attempted a pit maneuver, pushing the vehicle back into the correct direction.
Better stop.
A second pit maneuver successfully pinned the SUV against a pedestrian guardrail. The driver, a lone male, tried to escape on foot but was trapped by the tight space. Officers moved in fast.
Better stop.
The suspect was pulled from the vehicle, handcuffed, and taken into custody. Identified as Antoine Jones, he was charged with vehicle theft and attempting to flee. He was evaluated at a hospital before being booked into jail.
Give me your fucking hand. Give me your fucking hand.
The main difference in the U.S. police chases are more frequent and more often. They are more aggressive due to factors like public gun ownership, different training, and a lot more. Speed chases are more common, partly due to the prevalence of firearms, leading officers to take more proactive and sometimes confrontational stance. The tactics are relying on high-speed tactics like pit maneuvers. We see that a lot in these chases. The pit maneuvers are the way they get them to stop and get them off the road. Police are also more likely to use armored vehicles and high-performance pursuit vehicles, including unmarked ones like the Lamborghini for the PR and enforcements. Training often emphasizing dominating and control, de-escalating the situation. Has over 18,000 law enforcement agencies, leading to more variety in policing styles and resources. On the other hand, rare and cautious from the UK, high-speed chases are less common, with police often electing to end a chase when it becomes too dangerous. Tactics emphasize de-escalation and containment. They rely on tactics like setting up roadblocks, using helicopters to track the subject. Training is geared towards de-escalation, non-confrontational arrest, and community-oriented policing. Police officers are trained to use space and time to reduce the threats. U.S. police chases are more aggressive, often ending with the suspect being armed or boxed in, while the UK police chases are less frequent and prioritized for safety, using tactics like roadblocks, helicopters, radio communications. I'm saying the US uses all that stuff too, but in a more aggressive way. UK. Most officers do not carry firearms as a standard part of their uniform. They are typically armed with tasers, batons, and pepper spray. Firearms reserved for specially trained officers, making deadly force and firearms rare for the UK average police chase. Now let's talk about structures and jurisdictions. U.S. consists of over 18,000 law enforcement agencies across the local, state, and federal. USA police chases with UK high-speed pursuits. Let's see which one takes the crown. Today, police chases are high-stakes reality in both countries. but the approaches are vastly different. The more we look, the more we see how different they are. In the U.S., police chases are often high speed and dramatic, with officers pursuing subjects across the highway and city streets. The high-speed pursuit strategy is aimed at quickly apprehending suspects, but comes with significant risk. Challenges placed by law enforcement in both countries during these pursuits are substantial. Safety concerns for both officers and civilians. These challenges faced by law enforcement in both countries during these pursuits are substantial. Safety concerns both for officers and civilians are paramount. In the heat of the moment, officers must weigh high risk of pursuit against potential danger posed by the subject. Legal implications also play a critical role. Police departments in both countries have strict policies governing when a pursuit is justified. The police are designated to minimize risk while ensuring public safety. However, the line between pursuing a dangerous suspect and endangering innocent lives is thin, very thin. In the UK, approach to high-speed pursuits is more cautious. Police often prioritize containing over immediate apprehension. Working to box the subject in limits their escape routes. In the UK, the approach of high-speed pursuits is more cautious. Police often prioritize containment over immediate apprehension, working to box subjects in and limit their escape routes. This method reduces the risk of high-speed chases through populated areas. In contrast, UK police may rely more on strategic positioning and less on high-tech gadgetry. Their focus is on safety, bringing the suspect in custody without risk of public safety. The community impact of these pursuits is also in consideration, with police working to minimize disruption. Let's look at a notable chase from each country.
What seemed like a movie scene.
The key differences and similarities in both police chases between the U.S. and the U.K. highlight unique approaches to law enforcement. While both countries aim to safely apprehend suspects, their methods reflect different national priorities and risk assessments. So, which country do you think has more effective approach to police chases? Let me know in the comments section, and if you're interested in more content on law enforcement and global policies and strategies, check out my related videos in the bottom.